lost your job today, would you be able to sustain for the next 3 months? This has a lot to do with me and where I've come from. Okay? I started off humble beginnings. I had pets that nobody really wants. You know those pets I'm talking about? I had pets that nobody really wanted. I used to see my mom at 2, 3 in the morning out at the dining room table, smoking her cigarette with the bills in front of her, you know, trying to figure out where the next month's rent is going to come from. At that point in my life, I mean, something internally clicked. I decided right then that was not going to be my destiny. Okay, fast forward a few years, I did all the right things throughout high school, made B's and C's. I excelled in sports, so I had a full-ride scholarship to Liberty University. My senior year, March of my senior year, I was in a traumatic car accident. I'm not going to strip for you all now, but there is a scar that goes up my body. When that is from both of my lungs collapsing, ripped my spleen, and was in a coma for 3 weeks. Now, I say all that to let you know that, you know, at that point, God put his hand on me. He said, there's something else here. Because you know how when you're coming up, everybody says get a good education, go to college. The part they don't tell you about is the student loans that are with you for years and years after. But, you know, go to college. So what I did was, at that point in my life, I had a decision to make. You know, because of my collapsed lungs, I could not naturally have my scholarship. So I was like, well, I still have to do something with my life. So what I did then was try to go into the military. Well, who knew that in the military, they said you had to wait 2 years for each lung that was collapsed. So that's 4 years. Mind you, I'm 18 now. So, you know, in between 18 and 22, to be quite honest with you, I was a lost soul. You know, I went down many different avenues, but I'm a people person. So luckily in high school, I, not knowingly, had set myself up for management with hotels. Because again, I'm a people person. So hotels went hand in hand. I was a front office manager, so I'm dealing with people all the time. Well, you know, after 10 years of doing that, 60 to 70 hours a week, I got burned out. I started having children. Oh, yeah. If anybody knows about when you have children, that changes the whole dynamic of your life. Unfortunately, I was at a point in my life where I was at a crossroads because I kind of went down the wrong path, but when I started having children, I had to correct real fast. And a lot of that had to do with myself and my upbringing, but a lot of it had to do with God and my wife. Because those two were my backbone and got me through a lot of tough times. So we fast forward a little bit more. After 10 years of working at the hotel, I'm burned out. I'm like, God. My wife is starting to have children now. That's 70 hours a week. With her having 2 children, that just did not work out because it was starting to put a strain on my marriage. Luckily, I came involved with the opportunity I'm involved with now. I'm involved with the Inc. 500, 7 years in a row, telecom energy. I'm a business owner of that franchise, rather, of this company. And the best thing is the sky's your limit. Because if you have determination, integrity, a mean work ethic, which I do, you can make it. And there's nobody that can hold you back except for yourself. Sometimes we get in our own